fire pit. And how are you going to power this? You're going to pick up some rubbing alcohol if you don't already have some in your house, and you're going to have something that is incredible. Look at this. I've got my own little fire pit. We're going to bring our lights down here shortly so you can really appreciate just how bright this is. 4 easy payments on this, goes away at end of day today. Ordinarily at retail, this would be $99. We're at $72.70 tonight, and it is perfect. You put isopropyl rubbing alcohol, either 70% or 91% isopropyl rubbing alcohol, not included. This is designed for your outdoor area. We're on our outdoor-indoor set, and we have plenty of people standing by to keep an eye on this, so understand that's why we're able to do it indoors. But this is designed for outside. And when you're sitting outside at the picnic table on these waning days of summer and into early fall, you're wanting to be outside with a wonderful glass of wine as we have here and a little charcuterie board. All that is coming together beautifully. Don't miss out on any of this. The inventor and creator is joining us live via Skype, and this is Travis. And Travis, pronounce your last name for me so that I don't mispronounce it.
Syrah.
It is Syrah, just the way it looks. Okay, fantastic. So Travis,
yes, sir.
This is really cool, or should I say hot?
Thank you, Mr. David Venable. I'm so excited to be on your show. Thank you so much. Yeah, we call this a personal fireplace. It's just that little guy to give a little bit of fireplace ambiance wherever you are. I'm actually here in downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, in my tiny little backyard. It's night, of course, but it's beautiful. It's just the cozy ambiance of a fire. You don't smell like wood smoke. It's so accessible, and it is truly just rubbing alcohol. My party trick, there's really no need to put it out, but if you did want to put it out, I always use a drink coaster to snuff it. This is obviously stone, not going to catch on fire. So you can snuff it so incredibly easily. Grab your rubbing alcohol. I pick mine up wherever I am, whatever store I happen to be in, be it CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, shopping,
drugstore,
Publix,
grocery store, wherever, hardware store.
Absolutely. And of course, my lighter tries to die. Long-handled lighter. This is fire, as you mentioned. We want to be safe with it, but and it's truly that simple. We couldn't be more proud of this. We actually manufacture these just south of here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They come 2 parts. This base is solid aluminum, powder coated with some felt on the bottom, so it won't scratch any surfaces. And you grab this guy, which is the real magic. Nestle that right there, and then go for it. Rummage around your cabinets. That was kind of my daydream when I was thinking this up. I wanted a little fireplace. I was actually a high-rise window cleaner in Seattle, Washington.
Sure.
And I miss just, I don't know, the fireplaces I had as a kid, the bonfires outside and my parents' fireplace and whatnot. And I thought, there's got to be a way to do this to be safe. But then the biggest thing was the fuel. I didn't want a proprietary fuel. I thought there's got to be a way to do this out of a readily available fuel that's not going to break the bank. And sure enough, rubbing alcohol.
Now, Travis, how long, once we put the rubbing alcohol inside and light it, how long can we expect this to burn?
Yes, sir. So I actually average when I light it about 45 minutes, give or take. So the average 32-ounce bottle will last about 5 to 6 hours, depending on a few different circumstances there. But it's just that little bit of ambiance. My mom uses hers with a cup of tea in the morning. Actually got an uncle who he's got a beautiful Airstream and doesn't want to smell it up like wood smoke. So when he takes his Airstream out on the weekends, he takes his FLIKR Fire with him. It's just a really beautiful, accessible thing.
Now, the base itself, when it's lit, gets very hot, so you want to be careful not to touch that. And this is just for aesthetics, not for, like, say, doing s'mores or something?
You know what? It is for aesthetic. I think to each his own. I have been known to roast a few s'mores on this, but maybe I take some leeway because I'm the inventor. But yeah, it's really for the aesthetic. I have always been drawn to cement as an aesthetic, and so I think even when turned off and just resting there, I like just almost the organic nature of cement. It's almost like bringing stone into your home. And then, of course, when you light it, it's the showpiece.
How much alcohol do we put inside here to light it? How full do you fill that cavity?
Great question. Yeah, roughly 5 ounces. Okay. We take ours to about 1 inch from the top of the rim. Obviously, this is a liquid; it could spill, so you don't want to go overly full there. And safety-wise, we say make sure it's on a stable surface. You don't want that getting bumped. And as I think we all know, never add alcohol to a lit fire. Make sure it is out, just in case you want to add a little bit more to it.
Exactly.
But the fun thing too, sometimes I have just a few minutes. I woke up late. I want to grab a cup of coffee. I come outside. I just put a little bit in the bottom, and it'll burn, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and it dies, and then I go on my merry way.
It's so perfect just to enjoy, and think about this into the fall season of the year when you're still enjoying some outdoor weather, but maybe it's getting just a little crisp outside. You've got a nice way to add a little warmth and ambiance and a beautiful little soft jazz playing in the background, a little wine, a little charcuterie board, a little evening around the fire pit. And now if you use a coaster to snuff this out, make sure it's not cork backed. Make sure it's like a stone coaster. That may be the best way to make sure that you snuff it out. Travis,
Yes,
it is always good to have you back, and so exciting to meet the inventor of such a really clever product.
David Venable, thank you so much. Great to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you, sir. Be well and be safe.